Hi everybody and welcome to this Pro Division qualifying round guide for the Haunted Mansion tournament here on the BK Golf Clash YouTube channel. Hope you're all doing well. Please remember to give me a thumb up on the video and make sure you are subbed as well. Totally free to do so. We've got a minus 19 already, so plenty of drops for you to have a look at and some suggestions of tweaks and alternates for those who maybe not have the same club level as I do in the video or want to find a different shot. But it should give you a very good starting point to begin your prep for the qualifying round. Tournament win conditions here, replays and adjustments on screen and in the voiceover for all 9 holes. Leave me a comment, let me know how you get on and if you've got any ideas of tweaks or alternate shots yourself. Provide them here, help each other out in the comment section. Here we go with hole number 1. Good luck. Not as easy as you might hope on hole number 1 to reach the green in 1, but we're going to give it a go with a Berserker. This is an aggressive option with full overpower, so please be advised. 6 top spin, 2 right spin, and with extra mile 8 plus, then we're at max distance, yellow ring, touching the rough on the left. If you don't have extra mile in this level, then you could try with the big topper, but again, you're going to need full overpower, so I would test with the token first. Max plus 15, then to get a slightly slower needle, I'm going to pull back in line with the tee, or rather push back as long as you're decreasing distance, 4 yards after adjusting. It takes the edge off the needle, but it is still fairly shaky. Outer wall curl to the right and then try and hit perfect, of course, for the best possible outcome. Not a guarantee of rolling down to the green. You can get a nasty deflection off the rock here, but I think it's worth going for because even if you catch the rock and end up in the rough, you've got a very makeable short rough iron wedge for the eagle on hole 1. For the second hole, we're going to play with the Titan. We're going to go with a 1.3 backspin and 2 bars right spin, and we're going to find the minimum distance line, so make sure you got the Grizzly as your long iron. Then there's going to be a very small gap between the red ring and the rough. You can see there with the spin added, the ball guide is also offset to the right. So get those details down. A little gap between the red ring and the rough, ball guide offset right of pin as I showed you there in the video. Then we're going to go min plus 15. In the video, I went with power 3 numbers, but you'll see I dropped this on the right side. So I would recommend you go with power 2 settings. That will remove 0.1 off the adjustment, which should mean you come in more or less right at the pin, because we want to have a little bit of margin for error. We want to be dropping them right at the centre if we can. So power 2 settings rather than power 3, because I sneak mine in on the side here for hole in 1. For the drive here on hole number 3, we're going to play with a Kingmaker. Of course, I'm going with a pumpkin just to be seasonal. 4.5 top spin and 3 bars side spin to the left. Set up at max with extra mile 6 or 7. With extra mile 8, I set up at plus 14. Blue ring touching the rough with extra mile 7 and above. Extra mile 9 would set up at top of plus 13, just to replicate distance with extra mile 6 and 7. Adjust max plus 10, and then after I've adjusted, I push up 2 rings. Then we're going to go with full overpower, slightly slower needle, but still a little bit shaky, and half a ball of curl to the left. Hit perfect here. Heavy great right may risk rolling into the rough. But there is a slope, so even if you do catch the rough, the chances are you might roll out again onto the fairway, but of course try and hit perfect. 382 drive distance. Then we're going to go with the Goliath, and we're playing with top spin. 3.2 top spin, and then we're going to find our position here with a little bit of the inner yellow ring or the green ring outside the rough with the ball guide through the hole. Now I've offset mine to the left. I would rather you go right at the pin. You will see why in a minute, so don't bother with the offset. Go dead at the pin here. Then for a plus 1 landing position, we're going to go with 84% slider minus 15 elevation. Don't worry about dropping into the bunker. That is accounted for in the setup of this shot. So 84% slider for plus 1 will be 86 for plus 2 and so on. And you'll see why I recommend you aim at pin, because I dropped mine left side. So we don't need the offset, but a nice albatross nonetheless. Now with hole 4, I would suggest you turn the camera round to find your position first. And it's going to be the blue ring touching both parts of the bunker. Very important to get that position correct. Then we add our spin, and it's a strange spin combination here, but you want about 2.2 backspin and 1.3 left spin. Like I said, the spin amounts are strange because the key is the landing position with the blue ring references. The ball guide there, you will see, will be as shown after you've added spin for an extra reference. Then we're going to adjust this one max plus 35. Lower level sniper may be adjusting into overpower here in higher wins. So have that in mind. If you've got a power 4 win 3 ball, that might help. But sniper 9, you should be okay. Perfect ball away, tough one to drop here, but it bounces comfortably on the fairway, not risking the bunker, and the speed's excellent, and we go right at pin here on this par 3. Top spin is needed on hole number 5. We're going to go with a big topper and a Titan. Max top spin, 1 bar side spin to the right, and then we're going to set up with the ball guide passing over the centre of those rocks and pointing towards the bunker up ahead, plus 10 yards with the big topper level 5. Then we are going to adjust max plus 10. Takes me into a little bit of overpower, so I'm going to add that on, but it's not going to be a crazy amount. Really only half a ring is needed. And then, of course, we're going to hit perfect. You can go with a Kingmaker if you want to remove the need for any overpower. Of course, it's nice to get a perfect ball with the big topper due to the low accuracy. Perfect ball away, and the ball rolls very nicely down the fairway. Drive distance is going to be around 380 yards. Second shot, we're playing true club distance with the Thorn. So the biggest plus yard amount is plus 6 here with my level of Thorn. It's a no spin shot. So we just find our position there with the ball guide just before the front edge of the cup. There you see, just before the front edge of the cup with Thorn level 8. Plus 4 is 2 yards away from max, so I'm reducing 2% slider per yard. So for plus 4, it's going to be 96% slider, 20% elevation, or you could just do max minus 0.1 really for that club distance. So look at your landing position plus yards once you've found your position with that ball guide just to the front of the cup. Perfect ball away, and it falls beautifully for an eagle. Hole number 6 is a no move target, so load the extra mile and a power 3 ball before you begin the hole. Then we're going to go with 4.5 top spin, 2 bars right spin, just to make this equivalent to extra mile 6 and 7. Adjust max plus 10 here, max plus 10. If you have extra mile 6 or 7, then you could push up 2 yards after you adjust just to completely replicate the position I've got with extra mile 8. But we're not otherwise needing to push up because I want a slower needle, half a ball of curl to the right, and hit perfect on this one. And bounces nicely over the rough. We're not threatening the rough at all. You've probably got a great left and a great right here, even with the extra mile. Drive distance is going to be around 400 yards. Now, we're using drive distance numbers for the approach here. DD on the notepad, plus 40% elevation. This is a tough one, but we're going with a few bars of backspin and 2 bars side spin to the left. Try and find the position as best you can. It's difficult to get a consistent point here, and this shot plays massively downhill. You're going to see a slight miss in the video here. The adjustment I've given you on the notepad is my suggestion of a tweak to get this shot to drop. If you want to go really aggressive, put a power 5 ball on, try a rough bump from above the bunker. That would be my option if you really want to go for the albatross. But here I would suggest for a drive distance of 404, you go 76% slider, 40% elevation, just burning the left edge on that one. Final par 3 now, we're going to go mid plus 25, and it is a rough bump. Once again, Kingmaker is recommended. We need all the left spin, so 3 bars left spin, and it's a few clicks of backspin. With the Sniper level 9, I'm going to set up at the top of plus 2. With the Sniper 10, that would be at plus 0, of course. Ball guide, there you can see, is just through the hole. If you're not feeling comfortable with this one, seek alternative methods, or you could try a practice token or to first, get a feel for the shot. You may need some wind angle tweaks as well. So with all of the content here, it's always better if you can take a practice swing first. Mid plus 25 on this one. We're aiming into a nice patch of rough, so I would imagine a minor great left and minor great right should still be safe. Seems to be room for it, and this one drops beautifully with mid plus 25, power 3 for a hole in one. I'm going to use the rock on hole number 8 with the Titan, 2 bars of side spin to the left only. Clear ring touching the rough on the left at max distance with the rock level 7, plus 10 with the rock level 8, plus 9 with the rock level 9. Adjustment here is going to be maximum distance 10% elevation. Max plus 10 on this one. Making our adjustment there, and then we're just going to take a standard shot, no curl, no overpower, just tap it over the rough here onto the second piece of fairway with the rock. We're going to write down our drive distance ready for the second shot. So pen and paper at the ready for this hole. Drive distance here in the video, 307 yards. Second shot playing with the Grizzly. And we're going to add spin first. 1 back spin, 2 bars side spin to the right. And then the references I want to use here is having the blue ring touching the rough, and the ball guide will be going just through the hole. So just check your alignment here, check that blue ring touching the rough line. Get it touching if you can. I'm a little bit further away here, a couple of clicks, but we're still going to get it in. 307 yards is playing at 46% slider, minus 15 elevation. 2% per yard difference on your drive. So if you went for a 308, you'd be nearer, so 44% would be needed. Adjust as accurately as you can. It's awkward when you're adjusting on a slope, so try and be as accurate as you can there. Perfect ball away, and we're right at pin for the eagle. And finally on hole 9, something that you can tweak from here. For the drive, I'm pushing up from the no move target position. I push up 4 yards with extra mile 8. Push up to max with extra mile 6 and 7, but push up in a vertical line along the line of the shot from the no movement position. Spin as shown, 4.5 top spin at 2 bars right spin. Adjust max plus 10 and don't push up because we want a slow needle. Outer wall curl to the right. Important to hit perfect here. Great right will be okay. Great left might get a bit close to the rough. But the problem with a great right and great left is it's going to put you further away or nearer for the approach shot, which may need a tweak. And we probably need a little bit of a tweak anyway on this one. 432 yards. Now here with Sniper 9 plus, I'm okay because I've got the backspin. Lower level Sniper, I would recommend you actually go with the Guardian here. But what I'm going to do with the Sniper is push up 10 rings from min so that I've got room to adjust back. Adding the backspin as shown, and we're getting the ball guide to be stopping 1 green square short of the pin. Unfortunately, I didn't line this up very well. I'm aiming left of pin, and I didn't really want to do that. I want to aim actually to the right of the cup a little bit because that wind angle is going to push us to the left, and you'll see that in the outcome of this shot. So if you're pushing up 10 rings from min, you're going to play 25% slider, 35 elevation, and you should have plenty of room to adjust back even if you had max wind with a Titan. Like I said though, just need to tweak the aim a little bit here, and lower level clubs you're going to have to go with the Guardian unfortunately in order to control the shot, but something to work with on hole 9. Thank you very much for watching this video about the Haunted Mansion tournament here on the channel. If you want more help and assistance and more wonderful free content, head over to Facebook, BK Golf Clash Facebook group, approaching on 11,000 members there. Free content, stream links, guides, shot sharing and discussion points, all designed to help you improve your gameplay. So head on over there, join us, it is totally free. BK Golf Clash Facebook group. Thank you for watching once again, good luck, and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.